Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading. I hope everyone has had a fabulous Tuesday and a fabulous beginning of the week. We are going to explore whatever comes up about your relationship, whatever you need to hear right now in this video. I am currently doing videos for all signs on this topic, but I also post a lot more on Patreon and any of other my social media. If you would like to book a reading with me, I'm currently running some tarot reading specials for my upcoming birthday. So it would mean the world if you wanted to book a reading with me. Again, we're going to start by pulling some cards from the Cosmic Insights Oracle deck, and we're going to continue your reading with the tarot deck that I have, just to get more insight on your situation and what's going on. So without just keeping on rambling on stuff, I'm going to start your reading. And I want Spirit to tell me, not yet, I didn't ask the question. I want Spirit to tell me what's going on with your relationship and your connection. Spirit, what's going on with Sagittarius? Of course, we have fire sign, the first card that comes out, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The next one is water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm going to put these two together and just move it a little bit, just because it's not giving me a lot of information. We have distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant from one another. And I just want to pull one more. Mercury retrograde, electronic issues, communication issues, review everything. Can you give me another card for Sagittarius, Spirit? We have divorce, experiencing a breakup. You can see that, right? At the bottom of the deck, we have patience, just a few more months, good things come to those who wait. So yeah. Sagittarius, you may be dealing with either a fire sign, but it doesn't have to be, because I feel like that card is more so representative of your own energy. But you could be dealing with a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or with a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. These might be the placement, the placements that your person has, or of course your placements. So take that as a double confirmation for your situation and what you may be dealing with. Next, we look at distance. You may be feeling distant from your partner. There's something that has happened, maybe issues in your communication and the way that you're solving the issues that you're facing right now. It just put you at a distance from one another. This may also be a long distance relationship. Of course, it doesn't have to be, but it could be. So whatever's happening here, somebody's not talking. It could also have been because either in the past Mercury retrograde, the two of you have broken up, or the current energy of this relationship is Mercury retrograde like, meaning that a breakup happened and now you're just feeling at a distance from each other, or the breakup happened because you were feeling at a distance from each other. There was just something happening that just didn't click for this relationship. You couldn't figure it out. You couldn't make it make sense. You couldn't just solve the issues in communication that were happening within this relationship, and it led to a breakup. Or you may be thinking about an ex that you would like to come back, that you feel distant from, that you've been manifesting to come back into your life, and this is your sign that they will. The bottom of the deck here is patience. So just a few more months, good thing comes to those who wait. I feel like Spirit is just saying that you should be patient with this situation and with this relationship. Maybe this is just a person from your past that you've been waiting so hard on just reconnecting with, that you can't let go of, that just makes you feel like this is your relationship, this is it, and you can't let go of it. You can't move on from it because you have never experienced anything like it before. So this feels like your person, but it's frustrating at this time to be in this energy because Mercury retrograde is no fun when there's communication issues happening. And also going through a breakup is not fun. It actually hurts a lot. But at the same time, if there was that distance between you and your person while the two of you were in a relationship, that wasn't fun either. So however you dealt with that wasn't the best. It wasn't the healthiest way of dealing with distance in the relationship. It just wasn't a way that was going to make the two of you actually have a healthy relationship and just move on from that and be able to overcome this distance that you were feeling between one another. It just didn't work at the time. Maybe the two of you just got in a huge argument. Maybe just one of you was putting so much effort in the relationship, the other one wasn't. And it just was a point in which you just told your person, hey, what's happening? What are we doing here? I need more clarity. Hello? And like they weren't as responsive as you would hope them to be. And so you might have just said, you know what? Fuck it. I ain't dealing with this shit anymore. I'm just going to move on and all that. But it didn't make you happy to actually, this is bothering me. I see it in the video and it's bothering me, so I had to fix it. But it didn't make you happy to, you know, say fuck it, because you actually wanted to be with this person. You actually wanted the relationship to work. You actually wanted to experience a loving, committed, fulfilling relationship with them. And now you may be manifesting them back. And Spirit is saying that they're coming back. But even so, with that, depending on what you're using for your manifestation, it also depends on which state you're in. So if you still see that there's going to be communication issues, that your person is not going to give you what you want, that there's still going to be distance, they may come back, but there may still be the same things happening over and over again. There might be some resentment that you didn't let go of when it comes to this person. And just because of those hurt feelings, there's a lot that hasn't been really addressed here that I feel like the two of you should address before trying to reconcile. So even before trying to get back together, the two of you should have a conversation about it and be like, hey, listen, I am on this, and that. I didn't like this, and that. What can we do about it? Don't just jump into a reconciliation, because it's going to be kind of all the same. Maybe there's going to be excitement in the beginning and then it's just going to be all going down. And, you know, it leads to the same thing. And issues in communication. I feel like whatever you're trying to do with this person, and I'm reshuffling my deck as I'm talking because I forgot to do that. But whenever you reconcile with this person, you need to make sure that the two of you are on the same page. That you're actually understanding what you want from the relationship, what you each other want from one another too. Like, what do you want your person to do for you? Who do you want them to be for you? Where do you want this relationship to go? What are your visions? Even if it isn't your ex and there might be so much distance right now that's making you think about actually breaking up, and it's just on the verge of the breakup, there needs to be a communication happening. The two of you need to have a heart-to-heart conversation about the situation and just figure out what you actually want from it, what you actually want to do with it. Because you may just be getting impatient, especially if you had that conversation already. It just feels like, you know, your person didn't really understand what you were trying to tell them. And you may be getting impatient because there's nothing changing, or there's still things happening that are actually hurting you and the relationship, and you don't like that. Regardless of the situation, a heart-to-heart conversation needs to happen anyways within these circumstances to actually fix what's going on and actually deal with it and get over it, in a sense that do that, but in a healthy way, to actually find a solution. Spirit, what else? We have Queen of Cups in reverse for the first card. What else is going on with Sagittarius relationship? Page of Swords, upright. What else? What else is going on with Sagittarius' relationship? We have 10 of Cups, upright. Last one, Spirit. 9 of Cups, reverse. Bottom of the deck is Six of Cups. Another confirmation that somebody from your past may come back if you've been looking for it. But also, the first thing that I saw right off the bat is a question for you or for your person. Someone here is too comfortable, too okay with not getting what they want. Why? Why is that? Why is your comfort based in going against your wish? Why are you fighting so hard to be defensive when your feelings are hurt? Why are you fighting so hard to sort of stay in this insecure energy where you can't control your emotions, rather than finding closeness with your person and actually understanding what's happening in the relationship? Those are questions that you should be reflecting on before even thinking about a reconciliation or wanting a reconciliation or jumping into it. Why is it so that your comfort zone is defensiveness, is protecting your heart, is just fighting off a healthy relationship to go against it, because to just have the opposite of your wish fulfilled? Why is that? What is present in this past? What has happened in the past that made you believe that you're unworthy of love, that you don't deserve love, that you're not good enough, that whatever you do is never going to be good enough for your person? And why is there a feeling in this relationship, either from you or your person? It could be a mirroring of some sort of energy, but it doesn't have to be. It could be either you or your person. Why is there that one of you feels the need to actually always be defensive instead of being vulnerable and be like, you know what? I am so scared right now that I am going to disappoint you, that I'm going to let you down, that I can't give you what you want, that I can't be there for you, that I won't understand what you're saying. I am terrified when our communication is not good. I'm terrified when I feel emotionally distant from you. I'm scared that this is going to lead to a breakup. Why is that everybody's avoiding this? You two are avoiding having this conversation. Why? Why do you think is it going to lead you to a more negative outcome, and that you should be happy with whatever is happening right now and what the current circumstances are? Sagittarius, you need to reflect, babes. You need to actually pause for a second, go into the Hanged Man energy and Temperance energy. Reflect on this situation. What is happening right now? There's something, some idea in your mind that makes you believe that this is okay, this approach is okay, but you don't understand why. You just go with it. Why do you just go with it? How is it making you happy? Not having completely, fully what you want. How is that making you happy? And just accepting the breadcrumbs, accepting whatever is. It could be worse. It could be worse. Yeah, it could be worse. Of course it could be worse. But it still doesn't matter that the fact that it could be worse shouldn't invalidate the fact that it is not making you happy with how it is right now. With these current circumstances, with how things are going, they're not making you happy. Of course it could be worse. But why is that invalidating you and your experience? Why is that something that you say to yourself to reach comfort, that it could be worse? Why are you settling? Somebody here is not speaking up at all, but they're being very defensive anyways. They're protecting something. Maybe they're protecting them from being hurt because they've been vulnerable before and they just got into this having more insecurities and more doubts about themselves. But you're never, ever, ever going to reach a relationship, a level of intimacy in a relationship that you want, that is represented by this 10 of Cups at its purest of energies. The wish fulfilled, the happily ever after at its finest. You're never, ever, ever going to reach that without vulnerability. That's what relationships are all about. Being able to feel safe with somebody that you're with, that you can just show them anything about you and that they're going to help you with it, that they're going to be there for you, that they're going to support you through this process, that they're going to try to understand even if they don't understand, that they're going to accept you for that. Even if they don't understand, you're not going to be able to reach this level of intimacy in a relationship if you don't allow yourself to be vulnerable. I understand why one of you here may feel the need to actually protect their hearts so much from the other. I understand the fear, I understand the doubt, I understand basing it on past experiences in which you've been let down, in which the other person did not like your vulnerability, they did not understand it, they did not accept it. But it feels like the two of you are going against your passions, against your feelings, against what you want in this relationship, because both of you want this together. But you're not making it happen because you're not letting yourselves be vulnerable, because you're afraid that the history is going to repeat itself. You need to do more at this time to reach a better level of intimacy with your person. You need to do more to actually get this to a place in which you feel fulfilled with it, in which it feels healthy, in which it feels like you're being listened to, that you're being understood, that whatever you're feeling, your person is going to try to be there for you and help you with it and through it. There's no need here to actually pretend that it doesn't hurt you, that this doesn't hurt you. You don't need to pretend that it doesn't. Maybe the attachment here has worked before to catch each other's attention. Maybe it initiated something. Even that, just making it feel like a breakup or like a break or a pause in the relationship, or even just not communicating and being distant communication-wise from one another, it made and triggered a reaction from one party. It worked to get the needs met of wanting to feel connected and close to one another, but it's not going to work forever, Sagittarius. It's really not. Playing games, trying tricks, giving in to your old negative coping mechanisms that you no longer need, that no longer apply, that no longer actually truly keep you safe, because they don't. They cause more of what you don't like. They cause the breakup. They cause the misunderstandings. They cause the distance that you're feeling. They cause all of that. You think they're working, they're keeping you safe because that's what it appears it's doing, but it's not. Something needs to change here for the two of you, Sagittarius. It's sorry. You need to ask yourselves, why do you keep doing this? Yeah, Sagittarius, that is your message. I feel like I came off really, really strong on you, but Spirit is just like, tell them already. It just pains your guides and your spirits to actually look at you stay stuck in this kind of situation. When they be giving you signs and pushes towards the right direction that you've both ignored, it just pains Spirit to do that. And to see you in that situation. You don't have to be. You can choose differently. And hopefully this reading has given you the insight and the right questions to ask yourself, so you don't have to continue in that energy. Okay, Sagittarius? If you'd like to book a personal reading with me on this situation, if this resonated, please feel free. I will help you identify exactly what you need to do next. Like what action you need to take for this relationship to actually become the one that you want. Whew. Okay, Sagittarius. Very intense, very on your ass. Spirit is on your ass. But thank you so much for watching. Of course, I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you had a great rest of your day. I will see you in your next one. Bye.